in.
Hey, is it Cheryl?
Yes, it is.
And I'm Micah with Kane Vodka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mind if I take a seat?
Sure.
I was in the area, looking at different restaurants, and I saw your restaurant, and I thought that maybe you might be interested in the vodka that we have to offer. Do you have 10 minutes to spare? Sit down and ask you
Just
questions?
10 minutes is all I have.
Okay, good. Well, again, my name is Micah. I'm with Kane Vodka. Just a quick rundown on who we are. We are a distillery, a local distillery. Like I said, we're down the road here in Ybor, right down the road from your restaurant. Everything is done in-house, distilled in-house, and shipped from in-house. We use actual South Florida sugar cane in this distillery process, and it actually, gives it a smooth flavor. It's a different twist on the vodka. Now, enough of that. I just wanted to, ask you a few questions about the restaurant. We'll talk about the culture, some of the process, maybe some logistics here, and see if maybe Kane Vodka is a good fit. But first, I want to get to know you and y'all's process. First question here is, what would you say the company culture is like here at Oyster Eatery?
Well, we are a higher class restaurant than the average in this area, and we get the businessmen bringing in their clients because we also are a restaurant, a high-end restaurant, and we offer a little bit of everything, and we offer the best of our wines and of our liquor. So I just need to find out what you could do for me financially and delivery wise above the one that I'm already getting.
Okay. Now, what would you say the culture is like in the bar area? As everything from, you say you have a high-end clientele.
Mm-hmm.
What about the staff? What about the bartenders there? Do they go through a certain training process?
Yes. We actually have our own school because we're not the only. This is not the only restaurant. We have them all over the Tampa Bay area in our higher end communities, and we feel that everybody needs to be on the same page because we cross train to be able to go from one restaurant to the next. Wherever we need help, we interchange our employees.
Good. Now, what would you say? You have your clientele that frequents the bar, and then you have some visitors coming in and out. Would you say it's a kind of environment where it's one drink and I'm out of there, or it's one drink and I can bring my friends and hang out and just casually have a good time, whether that's with a customer, with someone bringing that customer, or even with just a casual happy hour where you're out with your friends? What would you say that's like?
Well, that's why we special train our employees, because we make this a family atmosphere and as well as a business atmosphere, so that you can come in, that if you've got a business deal you're trying to clinch, you've got a bartender that knows you already, that knows what you like,
Mm-hmm.
and tends to your needs,
Mm-hmm.
that one person. So we keep our employees a long time for that very reason.
That's good. I'm sure that helps,
Mm-hmm.
keep just the retention rate high and customer satisfaction. As far as the drinks that you keep at the bar, and just the different options you have, what would you say, just general, whether it's vodka, rum, let's see, like margaritas, any type of drink, what would you say, people enjoy the most there that you've seen? While there is a wide range of different tastes and flavors
Mm-hmm.
and spirits, let's just say, do you see people drinking vodka a lot there at the bar?
I'd say probably about a third of my clientele enjoy vodka.
Okay. Now, logistics wise, do you constantly, or do you have some kind of recurring thing set up with different distributors where they ship the drinks in house, or I know you guys are around Tampa Bay, but you guys are on a smaller scale. So do you have someone that just goes out and purchases the drinks all at once?
No, actually, we have we have a warehouse of our own, that because we have more than one store,
Mm.
that we call on our vendors and want to make sure that we have enough in stock so that it goes to each one of our restaurants so that we don't run out, but also that we don't get overstocked too.
Now, do you guys run into any pricing issues when it comes to delivery
Yes,
to the warehouse?
Yes. We actually, in the bulk that we buy, we want free delivery.
Mm.
So it just depends. You know, if we keep them in business, if you know we're buying their product and we are keeping a good flow of influx of their product, we expect some amenity like of free shipping.
In other words,
Do you offer that? Do you offer free
well,
shipping?
that's the great thing about being local is that we're able to not only turn around orders
Mhm.
very quickly, but we're able to just drop it off right down the street. You know that's the great thing about our clientele. And it's why we have such a good a lot of favorability among the restaurants around here because even though we're on a smaller scale compared to some of these other big companies, drink companies, we're able to get process orders quicker, at least in the local area.
Well, that's a good thing because I have had some problems with time being short and needing extra. If we have big parties, and they want a specific drink, and a lot of times that includes vodka, we'll need extra cases sent and extra drums, whatever however you deliver it. So. That's all comes into whether or not I would consider you as one of our vendors.
Okay. See, in that, so I could see, while we haven't necessarily touched on the subject, I could almost see cane vodka being a fit, maybe, being that we're local. We do offer a different twist on the actual vodka flavor, and we're able to get things quicker to you, minimizing your cost. Do you think does that sound feasible?
It sounds feasible, but before I made a decision, I would like for my bartenders to test the product.
Well,
and tell me what they think of the product as opposed to what I already have.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I actually have right here a sample, just a few samples for maybe you to try and for the bartenders to try, and maybe have it on display just for the time being. It's free on the house, so that I'm not going to sell you anything you guys are not going to like, and I think it'd be nice just to have sort of a trial run. Where they can test out the drink, see how it fares among the other drinks. I mean, that sounds fair, right?
Okay, and how long have you been in this area?
We've been here since the late 70s. It's taken, we've had some ups and downs, especially with the, recessions and whatnot, but, we're actually finally growing now and actually getting our name out there.
Do you have any local restaurants that you deal with that are satisfied with you, that you could give a reference to me?
Yeah, Bonefish right down the street. They're free. They always they love the cane vodka there. Let's see, Mary's, Hamburger Mary's. There's several other. I actually have a reference list that I can leave here with you along with the vodka. And I think that I would love for you to reach out to them and say, hey, how's Mike? Is he a good guy? And how's the product? But see, we're running out of time here. Before we go, I'm gonna leave my business card here with you.
Okay.
Maybe we can touch back in a few weeks whenever you have time. I know you're really busy here, being that you're the manager of the store. My number, email, and name is on there. Do you think that in a few weeks we'd be able to schedule another appointment?
Well, actually, because of the holidays coming around, I could probably, the only other time that I could probably see you, I'll let my bartenders let me know what they think. And I will be getting back with you in the next couple of days to maybe schedule something for you in the first of the next week.
Okay, and and that's perfect because then we could talk about pricing and how those prices fare among the others. Of course, we're already minimizing costs out the door because we're giving you free shipping.
Okay.
But while it is sort of a higher end drink, I think it's something that you'd be able to afford The smooth flavor is something that the clientele would appreciate, and I think it'd just be an overall fit for the sort of environment, the overall culture that you're pushing here at the restaurant. Does that sound good?
That sounds fine with me.
Wonderful. Well, Cheryl, it was
Okay.
a pleasure meeting you.
Well, thank you, Micah.
You have a good day.
Okay.
Woo! Now let's hope. I hope this record. Okay.